What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Just Tim Johnson, dropping y'all another dope video. First and foremost, I want to say special shout out to my cousin, Legion Navigator. Special shout out to Brittany Dot in the Shade. You can follow her on IG. And an extra special shout out to my man, Chaotic Kicks, that dropped that dope top 5 OG must-have video. If you haven't already subscribed to my man, Chaotic Kicks, go over to his YouTube channel and give him a subscribe and like his video, and you're going to love the content he creating. He doing some great things. In addition to what Flight Academy Kicks did, we always know Flight brings that heat. He had a great top 5, as well as Chaotic Kicks. And I appreciate everybody that's been spamming the comments with what they top 5 OG is. Again, there's no wrong answer. It's all subjective. It's top 5 you must have in a collection. So everybody is right in that aspect. I want to share that knowledge and I want to share that insight. I also want to share what people's perspective and thoughts and loves are when it comes to the OG Jordans. With that being said, I just wanted to give y'all a quick video for this weekend. I had talked about this in a previous video where I wanted to see what our Phoenix area, Phoenix Valley Nike outlets and Nike stores provide to the consumers. Now, special shout out to Unbreakable Kicks. He does the Chicago vlogs where he goes to the Chicago outlets, the ones on 85th and Cottage Grove, I think primarily, but they always have dope content in that store. And then they love Unbreakable Kicks, so they always kind of let him know when they got something dropping so that he can let the army know, so that way everybody can partake in that. Shout out to Jumpman Bostic too. Follow him on IG, subscribe to his YouTube channel. If you don't know who Jumpman Bostic is, he like the godfather of Jordan collection. All right, he got all the original Jordans. So anytime you want some insight on to whether or not a shoe released in what year and how many were released, he got the backstory and he has the inventory on every Jordan release that almost ever came out. So definitely take a look at some of his videos. So both of those brothers, Jumpman Bostic and Unbreakable Kicks, both have went to the Nike stores in their respective cities. Unbreakable Kicks in Chicago, Jumpman Bostic in Detroit. Now, they found some dope sneaker pickups. Everything from the Infrared 6s, the Lightning 4s, as well as Sniper Kicks. He's in Chicago too. The Oreo 4s, the Bread 11s. So they found shoes. So what I want to do on this end, I want to go to the Nike stores out here. All right. I want to do it before Black Friday and after Black Friday, because I want to see if there's a change, if they may be holding the inventory to get that big bang for their buck as far as they fourth quarter sale. So I want to see what they got. This is the weekend before Black Friday. Next weekend is the weekend after Black Friday. So stay tuned to that. I'm going to pull up, show y'all some B-roll of me getting out at the Nike stores that I'm going to today, as well as what I got on feet. So let's get to it, y'all. All right, YouTube. So we up here at Anthem Mall. I'll show y'all the Nike store in a moment. Let's go in here and take a look and see what they got. All right, so this is the first stop. This is Anthem, Arizona. Premium outlet. This is the Nike store. This is about a 90-minute drive from my house. So you figure if you done devoted 90 minutes of your time and your life, time you ain't never gonna get back, you definitely gonna find some Air Jordan retro heat. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's just like Unbreakable Kicks. It's just like Sniper Kicks. It's just like Jumpman Bostic. They got heat in here. So I'm going right to the back. Like I almost ran over dude. Then I'm looking, okay, not even looking at the sweatpants. Like they might have been on sale, buy one, get one free. I wasn't even paying attention. I want to see these retro Jordans at this Nike outlet. And that's what I came up with, a mid. So I'm back over here like, okay, I know they got something back here. It's the Jordan wall, right? So it's, if you're going to have all these Jordan apparel, you're going to have some retro Jordans, or you could not. And they did not. All right, this was a little exasperating. I wanted to call it quits right after this. Like I wanted to be like, you know what? This ain't even worth it. But you know how you get locked in on something, so you want to go ahead and see it through to the end. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna hit these next 2 or 3 stores up, and I'm gonna find some retro Jordans today. Just because 90 minutes in one direction coming out here would. Okay, YouTube, as y'all can see, we at spot number 2 where the Nike store is, which is Arizona Mills out here. And if you look behind me, it's now dark outside. There was a 90-minute drive each way going out to Anthem. So let's see what they got here at Arizona Mills Nike store. Okay, the Nike store journey stop number 1 was Arizona Mills, which is in Tempe, Arizona. The most centralized Nike store. As you can see, I'm going right in. I'm not playing no games. I'm heading right to the back to see where these shoes is. Let's see if we got some heat out here. All right, so I'm walking. I didn't want to get anybody's face on camera without their consent. They had some nice shorts. Took a glance over at that, and I hit the shoe aisle, and this is what they had. They had the flight posits, though. They did have those. Now, these were nice. They came out, I believe they re-retroed a year or two ago. The biggest size they had was a size 11. They had them all the way down to a size 8. And I'm going over to the size 11, 12 section. There are 0, and I mean 0, Air Jordan Retros at Arizona Mills Nike Outlet. Now, that's not to say they don't have them, but I'm not plugged in with whoever has access to them in the back to have them bring them out to me. More on that in a later video also. As you can see, they got the Air Maxes. They had a few pairs of those. We're looking, here we have just the standard Nike run-of-the-mill stuff. No pun intended by being Arizona Mills. And this is the big feet wall right here. Size 15 on up. All right, I'm showing you all what they have. A lot of the Kyries. They also have a few KDs, a few LeBrons, some slides. You know, so, I mean, they got some, if you're a hooper, they definitely had some hooping shoes at a nice price. I was trying to see what she had in her bag. And then they had the Air Monarchs, the Dash shoes, 2021. All right, so I'm looking down this aisle just to make certain I didn't miss anything. All right, I know it's kind of quick. Let me apologize for that. That was the Air Batmans right there on the floor. Y'all just saw those. All right, still no retros. All right, I had to double check. You know, sometimes I be moving so fast that I'd be like, let me make absolutely certain that this store does not have any Jordan retros. All right, y'all see all sales are final. Well, I'm finally gonna be up out of here then, seeing that y'all don't have no retros. All right, so we're looking at the Kyries, the KDs. They still have those. All right, just taking a glance at this section too, just to make certain I didn't miss anything. All right, we out of here. Looking around one last time. I just wanted to make certain I didn't miss it. See, sometimes you got to circle back because they continuously restock these shelves. So you got to be absolutely certain. They had a lot of basketball inventory though for hoopers. Like they had them. And now I'm not sure if the spaces that we're seeing were retros that were gone, but I didn't see anybody in line walking around the mall that had retro shoes. Any retro Jordans, I mean. All right, so everything was the newly released basketball content, all right? So once I got enough of that, I thought I had enough B-roll for the tribe. Look here, let's see what they had. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to see what this was. This was these Kyries. Not sure if that was a Kyrie 2 or the Kyrie 3. Those are a pair of the LeBrons right there in the size 14. Y'all see I had on the Flint 13s, the 2020 release. You know, I want y'all to comment down below in the comment section. Is it a good thing to wear some heat to the Nike stores, or is it a bad thing? I always think that if I wear heat, they're going to be like, okay, he's looking for some heat. Let me help him out, meaning the employees and the Nike associates. Or is it when they see me with the heat on, they be like, go and get the hell up out of here because you just trying to get all the heat and not leave it for everybody else. Can you all share your thoughts and insight with me? Should I just roll up in there with some flip-flops or some sandals, or should I just walk in there with my socks? Like, let me know what I should do the next time, because I'm baffled by that. Every time I roll up in there, I got on some heat. Unless I got on like court clothes or something, but more on that later. Anyway, so I took another glance around. I even stopped to talk to an associate. They weren't really forthcoming with a lot of information. I'm not saying that he didn't know it. He just was kind of, guarded. I guess he saw me recording. So this is everything that they had at the Arizona Mills. That's another pair of LeBrons, I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Forgive me. Comment down below if you know what that shoe was. All right, and this was it. Okay, the third and final stop on the Nike outlet journey of the Phoenix Valley area was the Phoenix Premium Outlets, located by Aratuki, Arizona, by the casino, Wild Horse Pass. So I went in here thinking that, okay, if there was a chance to have some limited retro Jordans, this was it. And the first thing I came across was 2 for $25 t-shirts. Anytime they got 487 t-shirts, 2 for $25, they're not going to have no retros. All right. It's sweatpants, and it's not sweatpants season out here in Arizona. It's still 118 degrees, but more on that later. Now, these basketball shorts is like that. Like, I can say that. Now, the price wasn't, but the material, the quality of them, I have them in every color. I have that red pair right there that you see. I have that gray pair. I have that blue pair. Like, these should be on sale. Like, I bought these for like
$9.99 last year around Labor Day. I got the white pair, the red pair, I got all them. So, you know, these not retros. So we're not going to dwell on this too long. They got them if you need them, though. If you're out here in the Phoenix area and you need the shorts, go and roll through. They got sweatpants. I don't know where we wearing them, but all right. These windbreaker jackets was kind of cool, though. I like them, right? That's nice material, lightweight, not too heavy. It's definitely a fall festive jacket. That price is more of a not festive price, but okay. All right, so then now I'm devoting my attention now to the shoe section at the premium outlet. And this is what they had for basketball. All right, they had the mids up there, though. All right, and then y'all see the lifestyle shoes like the Air Jordan Presto on the bottom shelf right there to the right. So I'm going down the aisles. You have to look. Anytime you're shopping at these Nike stores, no matter what area, you got to make certain you don't just hit the back wall. You have to also look through the certain aisles to make sure. Because sometimes, you know, they run out of room on the back walls. They'll stack them in the main aisles. So I wanted to make certain I wanted to give the due diligence, right? And then I don't want to talk too loud because her baby is sleeping right there. So you're going to see that in a moment. So now here's the shoe, right? This pretty much was a little bit below retail. So now I'm going to the back wall now, trying to see what they got. They Kyrie crazy, LeBron's right here. That was a nice pair of LeBron. So I'm looking at this like, okay, this is some heat, right? Like I honestly thought for a second this is some heat. And I'm looking like, all right, let me get a closer look. Like this might be a nice find until I picked it up and saw that, boom, a return. Somebody then played at least a pickup game of 21 and then brought this shoe back. So Nike has a 30-day return policy, no questions asked. And I promise you, when that person returned them shoes, they didn't ask them no questions. So moving right along. There's a baby sleeping. Y'all be quiet. The baby is sleeping. So now, because the baby is sleeping, I'm not talking that loud. But here's the remaining portion. This the back wall portion right here. This is what they had. I was looking for some Kobe's, and then I happened to see that cement print box up there, and it's the Chinese New Year Air Jordan 5s that released, I want to say this year. Break if you in the comments, comment down below, whoever, if it was this year or last year. It was a low top and it was a size 14 Flight Academy kick size. Shout out to Flight. So I wanted to look at this and get like, okay, we got heat now. All right, now we going somewhere. You all see my flints. So you got an Air Jordan 5, a release from this year, at a Nike outlet, and then boom, it's a return. How dare y'all? I had to look at it. Let me double check, because you know my eyesight going bad. Let me make certain. And yep, it's a return. No questions asked. So I'm not asking no questions either.
Okay, YouTube, we back for the final segment of this vlog video. We did a Nike scouting mission, I should say, or reconnaissance to try to see what the Phoenix area Nike outlets have. We were 0 for 3 on all three of them. That's the one at Anthem, that's the one at Arizona Mills, and the one at Phoenix Premium Outlets. I didn't get a chance to go to the one at Westgate. I figured if I was 0 for 3, no point in wasting the time and being 0 for 4. But what I will do is, now what we're going to do is, and again, this is not to slander Nike or say that all Nike outlets and all Nike stores geographically are wrong. That's not. It's just not popping out here in Phoenix like it is in Chicago or Detroit or LA or Houston or Wales or Tampa, in places like that. What I want you all to do is, if you would please, drop a comment what the Nike stores looking like in your area. If they fire, drop a fire emoji. If they trash, drop a trash emoji. So we can try to start, so we can at least collaborate as a community and try to figure out what it is that they're doing at, you know, these geographical locations. Like, how do we benchmark what's going to have what? Now, what I will do is I will go back to all 4 Nike retail locations out here in the Phoenix metropolitan area on the Black Friday weekend. So that means either Thursday night, Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, okay? What I want to do is I want to see, based on what this video footage is going to show you all, because all they had today was some Kyries. They had them. Oh, there was one pair of the Air Jordan Low 5s in the size 14. The only person I know that wears size 14 is Flight Academy Kick, so shout out to Flight. But I don't really see him chasing too many Air Jordan 5s, so that's going to sit there. What I want to do is, back to my point is, I'm going to look at what the inventory is like Black Friday holiday weekend. I figured that they would want to pad their 4th quarter earnings. So let's see if they increase that, all right? Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all right? I appreciate you all taking time out of your day, your week, your moment, your work shift or whatever to listen to this content. Don't be afraid to leave feedback. Feedback is a gift. I'm extremely appreciative of all the feedback that I get from each and every one of you all. We're on our way up from here, all right? We shall walk this mile together, all right? So I appreciate you all taking the time out again. Next video is going to be hopefully it will be the unboxing of the Cool Grade 11s. I got them in Brittany's side, so we're going to see what that do and do a comparison to last year's release and the year before that release. In addition to that, then we're going to look at what our strategy is for the Armand Manier ones. They're coming out. That's a heat release or a hype release. We're going to see what that does. And then we're going to get ready for the Cool Grade 11s and the Heated Soul Sneaker event. So we're going to recap on those too. And I'm also going to share with you all my insight and my strategy on how I prepare for 2022. What shoes I'm looking for, what shoes I want versus a need. How do I flip certain shoes that I don't want that might be more hype to get the shoes that I want. So I want to have a detailed list to kind of help people along with that. So, more to come on that. And again, thank you all for tuning in to Just Tim Johnson.